found 3 more crocodiles to add to my collection of these things. And there are different sizes. This is the smallest. I'll go to the biggest at the end. This is very small and very peculiar. I only got it fairly recently because it's made of rubber and it's actually a little balloon, would you believe? But quite good detail to it, including the curly tail, which is extraordinary. And the idea is to blow it up. I've got a pump for blowing it up. And then it looks even more bizarre, I have to tell you. It looks because the body goes all in the wrong direction, really. So he gets a huge stomach. Look at this. I'm going to see if I can show him the camera. It's extraordinary there. Completely distorted. He's got an enormous, as if he's an overweight crocodile. He's got an enormous stomach. He should be told to go to the swimming club and stop eating people so much. If I let the air out, he slowly restores back to normal size until the last bit's out, and then he looks like a normal crocodile at the right proportion. So, very strange idea, that, isn't it? It's a balloon, but of a very strange version, or an inflatable, I should call it, because it looks so strange when he's inflated. Enormous great stomach there. Eating too many people. See, actually eating here, I can't make it out, but that's why I have to pump it up with. So that's the first of the crocodiles. The second one is also very bizarre because it's not a very crocodile shape, but the head's quite good. I like the head. And it's a spinning top, and that's a little push thing you're going to push. You have to wind it up by just turning it like that a few times. And then I'll put it on here. It makes quite a good noise, as well as lights this is as well. Yeah, and it's got a laser light as well. It's got the whole lot working for it, all from just that and that. It's got the batteries inside here and the crocodile head on the top. When he's sitting on top, with a few turns to hold him nice and firm, he does look something like a sort of a crocodile at rest. But it looks good, doesn't it? If you have another go. So these all light up here, and then coming out of one of the ports here is a little laser which shines down and gives that red circle. So let's have a go. I've got various versions of this particular spinning top. It's a very nice one. And you can see out here is the laser, the laser grip. What a piece, what a piece, what a piece. And it's just a crocodile. Ah, well. The last crocodile is one of the biggest things I've ever bought. I got this about 20 years ago. It was an enormously heavy thing coming from the United States. Looked wonderful in the picture. When I put it on my lawn, that's what I got. I got a crocodile. I'll turn it that way, perhaps. I'm looking down at it there, and you can see what's happened is you've got this crocodile in 3 parts. You've got a head, then you leave a gap. You've got to work out the gap to make it. You imagine that the rest of that part of the body is going underneath the water. My lawn could very easily be a swamp down in Florida where there's no spare free water ever showing. It's all immediately covered by foliage and water lilies, etc. So that's not too far from reality. You do get swamps, there's no visible water in it at all. But the crocodiles emerge from what looks like grass, but it's floating, very often seawater plants that grow up there. So unfortunately, the material it's made from deteriorated very quickly. This bit went first and then but I have still got the head of the crocodile. Somehow it survived to show you the scale of the thing. But that's what it looked like on my small back lawn. And here's the crocodile head still survived. It was covered in snails when I picked it up, loads and loads of snails. The base is just, the back is just a hollow bit like this. It's made of some sort of heavy stone, but it's crumbly. It doesn't like being out in British weather. You can see the evil-looking reptilian eyes, and there's a snout of the thing. There's its mouth when it's all closed. It's going to open up and gobble things, and it's enormous. So it's a bit like those ones of Nessie, where you have a Loch Ness Monster with 3 humps all spread out, and you imagine the rest of the body continuing underneath the surface there. And this is what they did with this one. This sat in the front. There's 2 bits behind it, were separated by several yards to make an enormous crocodile on your front lawn. Well, my back lawn in my case, so I didn't eat the postman. So what a piece, what a weight too. I just wish I could have it. If it had made something like some durable plastic, it would have done better. But it didn't last. Still, I've got a third of a croc left.